am Sarah J. N. Mindillo, the principal author of the Mandatory Use of Dashcam Law. It is an act implementing the mandatory use of dashboard camera in transportation vehicles, prescribing penalties therefore and other purposes. This act shall be known as the Mandatory Use of Dashcam Law. For the purposes of this act, the term dashboard camera, or simply dashcam, is an onboard camera that continuously records the view through a vehicle's front windscreen. Transportation vehicles means a mechanized vehicle that is used to transport goods or people. Mandatory means required by a law. The state values the life and safety of the citizens, most especially that everyone is in risk upon stepping on the road. The purpose of this act is to keep a detailed record of everything that happens on the road. A dashcam helps protect a driver in case of an accident or other legal vehicular accusation and provide an evidence or proof and assist calculating the different types of damages asserted. Prohibited acts. It is hereby prohibited and declared unlawful for a person to drive a transportation vehicle such as any type of car, truck, bus, and van without a dashboard camera. To refuse giving the video to the police if it is relevant in investigating a criminal case. To tamper the video, which will be resulted in destruction of evidence in a potential criminal case. Penalties. The penalty of prisión mayor or a fine of not less than 10,000 pesos but not more than 15,000 pesos or both at the discretion of the court shall be imposed upon any person found guilty of violating this act. Exemption. Any person who owned a bicycle, tricycle, or motorcycle shall be exempted of this law.
I am Raven Kayla D. Silaya, the co-author of Ms. Sarah J. Mindillo. I am here to discuss the basis of our law based from New York's Dashcam Law. New York Dashboard Camera Laws. Are dashboard cameras legal in New York? With quality camera prices always dropping more, drivers are looking to record footage of their driving adventures. It can be for something reasonable such as having additional proof in case of accidents or something illegal like going way over the speed limit. Recording footage while driving isn't uncommon these days, but is it really legal? In this article, we'll explore relevant dashboard camera laws in New York. You need to be aware of New York laws do not make any specific mention of dashboard camera or other recording devices in vehicles, but simply because something is not regulated by law does not make it illegal. Our legal experts have concluded that car dashboard cameras in New York are legal to use, but make sure you do not place cameras in any which can obstruct your view of the road. Avoid recording audio. Can dashcam video be used as evidence in New York? For years, litigation over car accidents frequently boiled down to the word of one driver versus another. Dashboard-mounted cameras have rapidly changed this commonly referred to as dashcams. They steadily record while you drive. When a crash occurs, the forward-facing camera frequently records the accident frame by frame. This is allowed in New York courtrooms and often has substantial value at trial. Dashcam video is useful long before a case goes to trial. In many cases, a personal injury attorney can use this footage while negotiating a settlement with an insurance company if the insurer finds the video compelling and could result in quick financial recovery on your claim. The legality of dashcam in New York. To date, the federal government has no restriction on the use of dashcams. These cameras are legal under New York law as well. With certain caveats, it must be mounted in place and facing straight ahead towards the roadway. The camera may not be pointed at the passenger of the car or manipulated to the focus on nervy pedestrians. Another important regulation to be mindful of involves your view of the roadway. State law prevents anything on your windshield that could obstruct your view. This generally prevents attaching the camera from the window or hanging it from the rear view mirror. At trial, the court treats dashcam video evidence much like a photograph. To enter it into evidence, your attorney must establish a foundation for it. This typically requires that you testify that the video is an accurate depiction of the accident as it happened. Additionally, not all cameras are made equal. Inexpensive or early generation models have limited storage space and poor visual clarity. When a crash occurs at high speed, the video evidence will likely be blurry and hard to decipher. Conclusion. Based on all relevant New York laws, using dashboard cameras in vehicles is legal. There are no rules or regulations which forbid recording audiovisual footage while driving. Dashcam are becoming more and more popular, and it's always important to stay within law. If traveling out of state, make sure you review local state law as recording audio may be illegal in some parts of US. Two very important rules to keep in mind is to never record conversation between people who are not aware they're being recorded and reasonably protect the privacy of the others if you post videos publicly. Additionally, make sure dashboard cameras are placed in a way that does not obstruct your view of the road on any side.